Hello students, how are you? I hope you are all doing well. Very good. Let us continue the lesson. So which lesson we are in? Electricity, isn't it? So now I will continue with the series and parallel circuits. Understand children? So let us continue the lesson. Okay. In the last class you might have learned what is a circuit, what is a circuit diagram and all, isn't it? In the last class we have learned circuit diagram. Now let us continue with the different circuits, that is series and parallel circuits. So in this class you learn about series and parallel circuits. What are those paths, how many paths it will be, what are the components, how do they get connected, all these things you will learn in this lesson. Okay Nana, are you ready? Okay, let us continue. Okay, now you must have seen this picture, isn't it, in your decorations, okay, in your house decorations or marriage functions, or your school functions, anniversary functions. You might have seen these decorations, okay, the serial bulbs. All these bulbs will be connected from one terminal to the another terminal. So one end of the one bulb will be, first bulb will be connected to the first second terminal of the second bulb. Like that they will be connected each other. So they are all, we call them as serial bulbs. That means they are under serial circuit. Now let us see what is this serial connection. What is actually a serial connection? It is nothing but, see, you might have seen that bulbs, okay, second terminal. So how many terminals will be there? There are two terminals, one a positive terminal and a negative terminal. Now the second terminal, that means either positive terminal or negative terminal. Negative terminal should be connected to the positive terminal of the other bulb, or if you are taken the positive terminal, so it should be connected to the negative terminal of the other bulb, or negative terminal to the positive terminal of the other bulb. So they will be connected, so on. That means if the second terminal of the first device, that means first bulb, is connected to the first end of the second device, there second device means second bulb, okay, like that the connections will carry on continuously to the all the bulbs. That means the connection is called series connection. Okay Nana? Now what will be there? The electricity has to pass in one single path. When you are connected, see, it is connected to the phase wire and neutral wire. There are two terminals in the plug. So one continuously it will be connected to the having a single path. Okay, so the connection will be only one single path. That means if you remove any bulb or one bulb is get damaged, then there is a problem with the entire connections. That means when one bulb is removed or not functioning properly, that means the circuit becomes open. See, already in the last class you have learned, when the circuit is open, does the bulb glows? Tell me, does the bulb glows? No, yes. It is, the bulb does not close. That means the circuit become open. So in the series connection, there is a problem or there is a defect. When one bulb is not working, the entire connections does not work properly. So that is about the series connection. Understand children? That means if any one of them is removed, the circuit remains closed. Okay, now in the parallel connection, okay, that will be any one of them is removed, the circuit will be closed. In where? In parallel connection. Okay, that means what is a parallel connection? If what you have to do is all the first terminals are connected to one point and all the second terminals are connected to another point. That means a phase wire and neutral wire will be connected to all the bulbs or all the terminals. All the first terminals or positive terminals are connected to the positive end of the current, and the negative terminals of the bulb will be connected to the negative terminal of the switch. Okay, understand? So that is the main difference between the parallel connection and the series connection. In parallel connection, all the first terminals will be connected separately, and all the second terminals will be connected separately, and you will get such a connection is called parallel connection. Then whatever the path will have more number of paths. Current will be flown. Okay, there will be more number of paths. Now here in the parallel connection, different paths will be there, and more number of paths are present. Okay, but in series connection, only one path is present. Understood, Nana? Let us continue. So now let us start with a series connection. So all the devices are connected in series. If you observe the circuit diagram, the first situation, let us take a dry cell and a small bulb. Let us take an LED bulb or any bulb, that is like the torchlight bulb or LED. What is LED? Light emitting device or light emitting diode. Let us take one light or a bulb and switch, which are connecting with a connecting wire. So all these are connected. Okay, how many devices are there? A dry cell, a bulb, switch and connecting wire. All of them are connecting in the given circuit. Okay, let us see when they are connected. Okay, that means a dry cell, bulb or LED and a switch, which are connected in a simple circuit using a copper wire. And when you on the switch, the circuit is closed or open. When you switch on, the circuit is closed. When the circuit is closed, the bulb will glow. The bulb will glow, isn't it? So when the bulb will glow, just observe the brightness. What you have to see? Observe the brightness and remember. Understand, children? This is the first situation. Let us take one more situation. So you have understood, very simple circuit. Connect them and observe the brightness. Simply observe the brightness when the switch is on. Okay, next situation. Let us take the same series connection having two cells, not just one cell, two cells. Two cells means it is a battery. So if you observe the two cells, okay, then here you can easily observe that one terminal is connected to the another terminal. The positive terminal is connected to the negative terminal of the another cell, and negative terminal of the cell and positive terminal of the other cells will be connected each other. So there the longer line indicates the positive terminal, the shorter line indicates the negative terminal. So negative terminal is connected to the positive terminal is connected to the negative terminal. So like that the cells are connected. When they are connected in the situation 2, just see what are the materials required. Simply you can see the diagram and tell me what are those materials required. Very simple. 2 dry cells, 1 small bulb, switch and a connecting wire. Isn't it? 2 cells, small bulb, switch and connecting wire. Let us then connect them with a copper wire. Take 2 cells and small bulb and a switch. Connect them in a simple circuit using a copper wire and switch on the circuit. Then observe the brightness. What you have to do here? You have to observe the brightness. When one cell in the situation 1, observe the brightness. In the situation 2, 2 cells are connected. So simply you can easily say that okay, it is the brightness. Understand? The more brightness for 2 cells. So you hard to see and observe the brightness. And the cells are connected in which connection, which circuit? They are connected in series circuit. Okay. Now let us take another situation where two cells are connected in parallel. Oh, see the situation 2. Observe the circuit diagram. For the two terminals, two cells are connecting. That means for the negative terminal, those negative terminals are connected to the two negative terminals of the battery, and two positive terminals are connected to the positive terminal of the circuit. So both ends, two positive ends are connected each other, and for the negative terminals, two negative terminals are connected with each other to the two ends of the circuit. Understand, Anna? So here the materials required is again in the situation 3. What are the materials required? How many dry cells? 2 dry cells, yes. But bulb will be one, that is LED and a switch and a connecting wire. All the materials required. So what is the procedure? So simply connect them with the help of a copper wire. What we have connected? 2 dry cells, a small bulb, LED and a switch. Connecting with a simple circuit using the copper wire, and switch on and observe the brightness now. So here two cells are connected in parallel. Then does the brightness will be more or less? You have to observe that. You will observe that the brightness will remain same in the case of situation 1. Why? Because your cells are connected in parallel. That means only one path. Here there are two paths will be available. Okay, see in the two paths, current may flow in any one of the path or both the paths equally. So here you will observe that the brightness will be no change. Okay. Now let us note down all these observations in a simple table. Situation 1, situation 2 and situation 3. And in the situation 1 and 2, how many paths are there? Only one path. And in the situation 3, how many paths? 2 paths. Okay. Now the bulb's glowing condition, either it is normal or bright. Okay. Bulb glowing condition you have to check whether it is normal or bright. Okay. Now here the bulb will glow. In the first situation, the bulb will glow in normal. In the second situation, bulb will glow, okay, some more bright. And in the third situation, the bulb will glow again normal. Understand, Anna? The second situation only, the bulb will glow bright. Why? Because two cells are connected in the series, so more voltage or more electricity will flow, then automatically the bulb will be bright. Understand, Anna? If any one of the bulb is removed or disconnected, the first situation, all the bulbs will not glow. And in the second situation also, why? Because all of them are connected in series, and if one goes or one is disconnected, okay, when the one cell is disconnected, then also the bulb does not close. Any one device is removed, the circuit is open. But in the third situation, when one cell is removed, then also the bulb will close. There is no change and the bulb will close. Understood? Right. Now if a number of cells are connected in series, the brightness of the bulb is enhanced or increased. Isn't it? Observe these things. And second thing, what you have observed, if one cell is removed in the circuit becomes open and bulb does not close. In where? In the parallel situation. And also, if a number of cells are connected in parallel, the brightness of the bulb remains same. Why? Because there are different paths will be there, and those different paths, the bulb remains same. The bulb brightness of the bulb remains same. And also you have already observed that even if one of the cell is removed, the circuit remains same and the bulb will glow in where? If the cells are connected in parallel. When they are connected in parallel, then the current will flow in any one of the path. If one cell is removed, then also the bulb will remain, okay, brightness of the bulb will remain and it will glow. Understood? These points you might have learned by these observations or three different situations. So what you have learned in this session, you have learned that cells can be connected in series, and the cells will be connected in series and parallel circuits, and also cells are connected in parallel circuits, isn't it? These things, how the brightness will be there, how this brightness will change when there is a different paths are present, and if it is only one path, what is the change when any one of the devices is disconnected or removed or damaged, and what is the situation you have learned in this session. Have you understood? Very good. Don't forget to give the likes and subscribe my channel. Okay, don't forget it. It is an encouragement to your teachers. Understand, Nana? Very good. Have a nice day. Thank you.